good morning, or as they say hello in Chinese, ni hao. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe, facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. And boy, are we happy to be back with you. Thanks for all your love, support, and patience. And please keep some on reserve as we are super excited to share all the exciting and inspiring news bites from around the world with you. Today is indeed Tuesday, February 4th, 2020, and here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. What is this coronavirus that everyone is talking about? It's a virus strain that was first spotted in the Wuhan province of China, and scientists feel it originated from wild animals. It has been very harmful to many people so far, so when we go to public places, medical experts are warning us to wear masks if possible, among the many ways to prevent the spread of the virus, as it has already spread from China to neighboring countries. In fact, many countries have tried to shut their borders to anyone coming from China to prevent the spread of the virus in their country, like Hong Kong, Singapore, and Japan. Does that seem fair though, as it is holiday time in China for the Chinese New Year around this time of the year too? Guess it depends on the situation, but what would the world look like if we all shut our borders to those who need help and need to get back home? Remember, there is no one right answer all the time. The best answers come from empathy. Number 2, there is something to be said about serial entrepreneurs. They're always up to something new and exciting, at least for themselves and often for others too. Elon Musk from Tesla, SpaceX, and Hyperloop fame is now a DJ musician with his new music single, Don't Doubt Your Vibe. And it's a type of music classified as electronic dance music or EDM. It's also an abbreviation of his own name. Get it? Elon Musk? But this is his second track after his super hit track which he mourned the loss of the gorilla shot in the Cincinnati Zoo. Whether one takes to this music or not, one thing is for sure. Such geniuses show us that you have to keep experimenting with new ideas and follow your passions. Number 3, have you heard of Van Island? Well, honestly, I hadn't either till I heard that it's on the verge of disappearing within the next few years. Located in the Gulf of Mannar, about an hour away from India, in the Laccadive Sea towards Sri Lanka. It was 26 hectares about 30 years ago, and now it's only 4 hectares in size. And it's often used to help fishermen take shelter in stormy seas. Marine biologists are working to save it from sinking, as they know the main causes are overfishing in the area, rising sea levels because of climate change, and disappearing coral reefs. The ecosystem in that area helps keep the life cycle of species and jobs alive. So it's become important for both man and animal to save it. And now for today's mega matter. Who doesn't love flowers, but sometimes we're just too busy to stop and smell them, let alone admire them. In our rush, we probably don't even realize that some have even traveled thousands of miles to join us at the table. The Netherlands was the flower capital of the world. Think Yash Chopra movies for those who have seen them, exporting almost half of the flowers to the world. There is a huge market near Amsterdam where people come and trade flowers. But now, as greenhouses and their space and energy requirements have become hard to sustain, flower growing has moved south, and countries on the equator like Ecuador and Colombia in South America, and Ethiopia and Kenya in Africa have become the preferred locations, as the work can be done for cheaper, the sunlight hours are longer, and the higher altitudes with cooler nights is healthier for flowers. But bringing these beautiful blossoms to your home requires a lot of planning. They have to come in chilled crates so that they survive the long journey from work or car, boat, supermarket, etc. Every day they spend in transit and transfer matters, and the fewer days they are, the better. So when we see cut flowers next time, stop to say hello. They would love the visitors. Today's word of the day is deplete. That's to use up. We often see this word in the context of climate change and resources. And finally, for today's quote of the day, for every minute you're angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyanti@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Diptyanti. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?